I wonder if it's time to retire that intro. We'll see at the 600 subscriber giveaway what I do with it then. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris the Comic Vet. Happy New Comic Book Day. Man, oh man, if you ever want to hear cursing and swearing, listen to my wallet after what I done today. It was one of those days. And yeah, in the end, I got every book that I wanted, except for Strange Academy. But it wasn't on my radar until my good friend, Rob, pointed
Comic
it out.
Commander reporting for duty.
You must have that one queued up the entire time.
Comics.
Very good. And let's bring in Brother Jim.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. What's up? How about that?
Very good. Happy New Comic Book Day, boys. My
Yeah.
wallet is not my friend again. It was that particular week of the month where everything just kind of goes upside down.
It's that time of the month for Chris. Got it.
But it was, yes. But it was one of the times, other than just one book, that every book on my pull list got fulfilled. And in the end, I got that book because it was delivered. There's now comic book delivery here.
Damn.
So, thank you, baby, for getting that book delivered. But anyways, let's quickly say hello to the chat as I see everyone rolling up. And first was Wheelchair Superhero 87, Kyle.
First of his name.
Hope that you're doing well. Oddball Comics, what's going on? Chop and Drop, nicest guy in the comic community. Thanks for joining us.
That's a well fought after title, actually, though.
Yeah, him and his brother, they're up there too. Paul, Sector 28, 15, 17, 28.
15.
Paul,
20.
yeah.
Paul and Chop Drive brothers?
No, I said Paul's one of the nicest guys too.
Oh, I thought you said his brother.
Chris.
Like
yeah, well, this guy here and his brother.
Oh, Jim and
John.
All right, well, I'm just gonna go
Austin
back to
Lomé. Hope
frickin'
that you're
eating
doing
candy
well.
or smoking joints or something.
This is I'm quickly learning this the hard way, Austin, that you can't sleep on Strange Academy. I'm just gonna have to get it put into my pull list, whether I read it or not. I'm hearing so many different spec things and first appearances, villains, and you know how it goes.
Yeah, it's like there's so many. Strange Academy is one of those books when they rolled out with so many characters in it. You know, it really is like a giant size X-Men, but from the mystical realm of everything. And so it was kind of like even if the book flopped, you know, the chances that some character was going to continue on,
Right.
And the fact that the stories have been good and it's continued on is. And with the Disney, I mean, even though there's been perpetual rumors forever, I mean, with the Disney youth movement that's kind of going with Marvel stuff, right? It's another one of those possibilities that any one of those characters could at some point conceivably come in. Not that they're going to. I'm not saying they are. I have no inside information.
I do. Dr. Strange
Taylor.
told me that shit's going to happen.
Maybe that'll be the end of the Multiverse of Madness, where he's no longer, in charge and says, maybe it's time I open a school.
Well, he's not he's not in charge now.
Yeah, he's not in. You know what's funny? He's not even in the school, really.
Wong's in charge right now.
Yeah.
Brother Voodoo
in the movies.
But I've always been a proponent, and I've always said I actually enjoy Scotty Young's writing way more than I enjoy his cover work. The baby stuff.
His art is hit and miss.
It's
much like Peach, right? It's very much a style that works very well sometimes, and sometimes you go, wow, yeah, no.
Like some of it's cool. I like the SpiderMan and MJ stuff that he does. That's fun. But again, I prefer his writing.
Yeah. I contemplated this week's Ghost Rider. It looked kind of cool. On a little scooter.
I like that Spider Woman you've got on your giveaway there, Chris. Well, there you go.
Thank you for that, Jim. And just to let everyone know who's hanging out in the chat right now, whom might be joining us on the rewind. March 1st, 9 o'clock after he does sidekicks Talk Comics. I will be going live at 9:00 Eastern to give away my 600 subscriber contest. I'll quickly just do a recap before we get into all the money we spent. The grand prize I'm going to be giving away. That's affiliate. That's yeah. I can't give you away. I want you.
I give myself away for free.
The grand prize is affiliated with the video. All you have to do is go in there and take care of the hashtag that's mentioned in there. It's Flash 15 and the 9-4 signed by both Francis Manipul and Marcus Toe. This is actually the first dual signed book that I ever got. Also, as a part of the live stream, I will be giving away Batgirl 28, the Joshua Middleton cover in the 9.6. It's kind of painful. Joshua Middleton stuff.
You're giving up a Batgirl Middleton cover.
I know. I'm not giving up my favorite one, but I'm giving up one. Yeah. And Unbelievable Gwenpool #1 in the 9.8. This will be available also in the live stream. This is a J. Scott Campbell cover, and I will also, aside of that, be giving away some artist prize packs. First of which is J. Scott Campbell. I'll be giving away the variant cover for Eternals #1, a Fantastic Four, Black Widow issue 2, the variant cover. Again, she has nice bracelets on. And a Harley Quinn Villain of the Year issue #1, signed by J. Scott Campbell. The signature is down here. I'll be giving away a Scotty Young prize pack. I'll be giving away 3 books. Thanks, Rob. 2 of which is a Spider-Woman Negative Space variant and a Fantastic Four issue 25, but a Fantastic Four #1 homage. There'll be another book that I put in on that. I'll announce that the day of the live stream. And I'll be giving away Todd McFarlane prize pack featuring Spawn 7.
Yes.
Spawn 312, the Skyline homage, and ASM 320. I'll be also having some surprise stuff. You have to be in the live stream. So the main thing is this time I'm going to be doing the majority of the work at the live stream, and I'll be giving away the grand prize via that YouTube video. Help a brother out.
Hey, Roscoe.
How you doing, Roscoe? And Mark, he's currently at Cece's. I know that place. I've heard of it. Eating this pizza buffet from the back, or he'd be on with you dudes. But yeah, I hope that you're eating the veggie pizza. And hello, Mark's family. Hope the kids are doing well, and of course, your lovely wife, Flo Dameron. I see you there, my man. I'm not going to do the romper room thing because Rob's handling the control. But nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in. So yeah, everyone, make sure that you're subbed up. I'm sure that you all are. But most importantly, 9:00, Tuesday, March 1st, Eastern time. Make sure that you join me. But first, make sure earlier in the evening that you check out Rob's Fat Stacks. He'll be doing
Sidekicks Comics.
Sidekicks.
We'll be talking about Batman.
Comics. Oh, Who are your guests going to be?
People.
Okay, so he's going to have people. It won't be me because
Batman experts. That's all you need to know.
Specialty. I just consider him a 1%er. Goes around and beats up poor people.
Oh, you're hilarious. No, that we're gonna have myself, Joe from Anachronic Comics, Actual Dracula, and RVB Full Nerd, who was on the SpiderMan one. Not a YouTuber, just an Instagrammer and podcaster. Good friend of mine.
Yep, knows his stuff.
Yeah. Oh, he used to actually own a comic book store at one time in his life. So
there you go.
So he's well educated and hopefully well versed.
He has a bit of knowledge. Yes.
Very good. Well, let's show some comics. Rob, you want to blow me up?
I'll just make you big. How's that?
Make him big.
I don't know if it can get any bigger. It's hard to get through doors, but yeah. Like I said,
mind.
Yeah, it's true. Let's just get into this. So, like I mentioned off the top of the live stream, my wallet's not happy with me you wanted to hear some interesting curse words, this is why. This is going to be a heavy reading week for me. And I didn't spec out big time. I just picked up books that I actually really wanted to read. I did fall in love with a couple covers. We are going to get into that. But somewhere amongst this pile is issue number 5 of the book that I can't wait to get my hands on and read. Anyways, let's start with the independents before we get into the two biggies. And this is issue number 1 of Step by Bloody Step. And I know there was a handful of cool variants. I believe there's an Adam Hughes variant that was actually really good. I'm looking forward to reading this. I'm kind of interested if Taylor Winder's already read it. I know that this book has its own flavor. Apparently,
is that the one that doesn't have any words?
Yeah, no dialogue.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes.
Should be a good quick read for you.
Yeah, it should be.
What was the
I feel like I should power through that book, Jim.
It should have a lower cover price because they didn't have to pay as many artists.
I know. Right?
Well, there's no writer involved.
There's no writing on it.
No letterer. So come on, they save money. So that should be a $2.99 book, right?
The girl wanted me to buy that so bad, and I was like, pass. I'm gonna pass.
Shame on me. But I also picked up from Kyle Higgins. It's the world building Supermassive. So apparently, cool. I guess there's some new characters that are being introduced to this. I did give up on Radiant Black after like issue 5. I'm hoping this brings me back into it. I've heard good things. I thought my wallet. No, my wallet is not happy with me.
But again, your wall wants some books to display on it.
It's just a wall. It's just a wall.
It's a load-bearing wall, not a comic load-bearing wall.
Right. Anyway, from the mind of James Tynan IV, it's Department of Truth, issue 16. Interesting cover. Got a little bit of a 60s flavor to it. I gotta admit, I don't know the content of this book or what avenue they're going to be going down.
I'm going to say acid.
Would they go down Electric Avenue?
It could be. Or they may end up with some Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Only 80s kids will understand that reference.
Electric Boogaloo.
But yeah, I say, right. Manny the Hobgoblin Collector, thanks for joining us. A bit too much like the Power Rangers. Okay. Yeah. Let's switch over to Marvel and switch over to the franchise. And I got to be thankful for the writers that have come in and done a pretty decent job in salvaging the writers whose name I don't say on this channel and what he's done or what
the bar was set pretty low.
Right, with the Amazing Spider-Man. And I got to admit, I'm really liking the Queen Goblin storyline. It's kind of really elevated the Beyond storyline that's been happening, but the Queen Goblin arc has been really good, and Arthur Adams hit it out of the park with ASM 8990. So yeah, I'm looking very much forward to see what happens in this issue. To me, it's kind of had like a late 80s, early 90s feel to it. Just straight up action, a little bit of dialogue, a decent backstory going on in the background, and yeah, we got a new villain, and she's been pretty rough, let me tell you. She's been a murdering machine, kind of like what Carnage was.
Gaze.
Yeah. Yes, and that gaze. And speaking of Carnage, I picked up issue number 1 of Carnage Forever. Potential cover of the week. Yeah. But hands down, the cover of the week for me comes from Adam Hughes. And it's Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, just a normal cover. Issue number 2. My goodness, Adam Hughes.
Trying to...
Yeah!
That's right. You were saying, Jim?
He was trying that negative space thing. I don't know. I saw it. I was like, I don't know.
It screamed at me, and I was just like, yeah, come on home, baby. Let's go. Yeah. I've really rediscovered Adam Hughes, especially with his Black Widow covers.
Yeah.
There's one he did last month and I thought it was just fantastic. And then when I saw this, I was just like, oh my goodness, Adam Hughes, I forgot how good you are. Ever since he's been away from Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, there's the Master, and the Master on this channel is referred to as Alex Ross. And a series that I'm glad I didn't give up on after I said I was giving up on it month after month, but it's Chris Cantwell's Iron Man. This is issue 17. Issue 15 and 16, the whole Cosmic Iron Man has been really good, or godlike Iron Man, whatever you want to call him. So I'm interested to see what's going on here, because this is his normal suit, as we can tell. But he's been kind of looking like the Silver Surfer lately.
Now, I don't know if you guys know, maybe somebody in the chat knows, but Nick posted something early on Instagram. I don't know why that same book, I guess the variant, goes for so much more money now. Does anybody know?
No idea.
Even my comic shop had it for $25, and I was like, what the heck, man? I mean,
I'm not sure.
It looks like a variant.
Joins us. Yeah. I don't think there's a new character. There's been no first appearances in this Iron Man run that comes off the top of my head.
I'll have to ask Nick.
And so this is a series that I've been thoroughly enjoying, and people, you may want to pick it up or pick up the trade when it comes out. But this is Black Widow. Kelly Thompson's been providing a real good, fun storyline. A lot of action, a lot of maiming, a lot of carnage. Swordmaster has been messing up Black Widow left, right, and center. It's been really, really good. Really, really good. But the book above them all that I've been waiting for is issue 5. I don't even need to say it.
Read it, loved it.
This is so bloody good. DC versus vampires.
Look at Rob.
Those of you who says Tynan can't write superheroes, pick this up.
Hold on.
It's so good. And by the way, look, this is the guy who's causing all the problems right here. Look at him.
Oh,
bring in Taylor.
I'm doing my composure.
Taylor, have
Rob's
you been
face makes me laugh.
No.
Okay. It's so.
You know what? I want to look at something more interesting. My Pokemon cards.
Come on, it's not. It's not even campy. It's so damn good.
Oh, I love it. I read it. It was great. Great.
Yeah.
You know what? You need
Marvel's got vampire or zombies. DC has vampires.
Look,
DC's
after
got
you
everything.
read
I'm
this,
just saying this story.
You need
is
something
really
like this to decompress. That's all I'm gonna say.
But again, this has been a big cover week for me. Lee Bermejo, like he always does, just delivers. And Detective Comics 1054 is again that gritty Bermejo goodness. You know, here we have Batman kind of looking up at Robin doing his best ET impersonation.
Looking up Robin's shorts.
I was getting ready to say that could be misconstrued.
You know, I don't know if he's rocking the combats or if he's rocking Doc Martens, but good on you, Robin.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, that's.
It's got the knee pads and everything, huh?
Well, you know.
But yeah, Manny the Hobgoblin Collector.
Knees a lot.
Yeah, that honestly, DC versus
You're as
vampires,
thirsty as he is.
Fantastic.
Beckerman.
All right, another candidate for cover of the week is Jenny Frison being Jenny Frison, and she's handling the B cover for Catwoman 40, and it's just Frison being Frison. That is just incredible. Apologies about the glare.
Has that series changed anything lately? I mean, is it still her running her little crew down in the Narrows or whatever?
Oh, she's a ripper now.
She's on the stripper pole, baby.
Yeah, man.
She's an honest woman.
All right. Another fun cover. I'm sure all of you are aware of the Dawn.
As in Jimmy the?
As in Jimmy the. In case you weren't aware, Jimmy was cosplaying for Action Comics 1040. And so here's Jimmy from Small Town Collectibles posing as Superman, arm wrestling every significant person in the DC universe on a little table.
Yeah, I did see that one, and I was tempted by that cover. just because it.
Come on,
I liked
like,
the styling, but
come on, it's like just put in a little southern drawl like that. No, all joking aside, I thought this was a terrific cover. I thought it was just a nice throwback to the 40s and 50s campiness that DC used to do, especially with the world's finest stuff. Yeah,
absolutely.
A book that Mark told me to pick up because apparently we find out who Red X is Teen Titans Academy 12. So I've been invested in Red X. I'm looking forward to getting through this one.
it turns out it's Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
It's the 4th Red X. So
or Harry's clone.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, yeah, it could be Gwen Stacy's clone, huh?
Yeah. So the book that everyone, I'm presuming, specced out on, which was Mark's hot pick this past Sunday, is the return of Johnny Blaze as one of the entities that was there in the beginning of the planet Earth in the Marvel Universe. Remember, there's always been a Black Panther. There's always been a Phoenix. Odin's always been around. Who else am I forgetting? But the one I'm forgetting is there's always been a Ghost Rider. And Johnny Blaze is back as Ghost Rider in issue number 1. And that's one hell of a motorcycle. As a motorcycle rider, I don't know if I could handle that one, but yeah, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, he's riding a chainsaw.
That's what it kind of looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of got that flavor. Yeah, again, potential cover of the week. But there was some sweet variants for this time around. But yeah.
All but the Momoko.
Yeah, and then there's the Momoko. Austin over Peach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my hot pick was Spider-Man, and I showed that right off the top. So, yeah, that's it. I got a lot of reading. Again, I kind of fell in love with some covers. I am looking forward to Step after Bloody Step, and DC versus Vampires obviously is, my guilty pleasure right now. But yeah, that's it. It's I'll helm the Enterprise here. Robert, show us what you got.
So yeah, I'm for the second week in a row. I spent less than $40, and I'm at least I'm here for less than $40 at the LCS, as you'll see Monday. Yeah, I didn't.
That's what keeps you here.
Yeah,
I gotta give to get somewhere. Yeah. So yeah, of course, Spider-Man, and I will. Look, you're right. You're dead right. I mean, Nick Spencer was hot garbage. We've all talked it to death. I wasn't excited for this stuff with Ben Reilly, and to be honest, the Ben Reilly aspect of it, I could care less about. But I am excited. I am kind of enjoying the slow rebringing in Peter back into stuff, and his whole.
Hey, I gotta admit, I'm still kind of stuck on the fact that Ben grabbed Janine and just buggered off and left everyone behind. I was just like, holy crap!
Well, that's because
you guys,
it had gone in his head.
He's just like, I got it.
And it was the whole. That was the whole thing. Was like when they said that he didn't. When one of the technicians had said to him, with great power, and he goes, "What?"
Yeah.
He didn't. That part of his memory consciousness gone. So which is the fundamental piece of Spider-Man. Yeah. Is great power comes responsibility. So then all of a sudden it becomes, no, it's all about me. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. Even Miles knows that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So so that's your thing. Now then you see Peter coming in like in last issue. Reckon he's not ready to do anything, but he's doing it anyways. And it's like I'm never ready. It's kind of like the Bruce Banner thing from Avengers. I'm always angry. He says, well, I'm never ready. I'm never prepared. Just do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You see Black Cat. But yeah, it's been just so much better. It does, and it's like you said though, it didn't take much to make it better, but it right now it's fun as a Spider-Man reader.
That's
it's fun,
and if nothing else, I don't even need great stories, but if you can deliver me a fun book that I can read and get along and buy along with, that's all I need really. So that's fine. I'm happy. All new Firefly. Not quite sure what they're doing. Why it's suddenly all new when they've all been on this other planet for so long and dealing with a whole different crew. But then I also get the Malcolm Reynolds wanted poster variant.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Got some 80s hardball hair there, or hard body.
Yeah, well, so anyways, I'm interested to see why it's suddenly all new, other than if they just need to get a new number because number ones sell better or something. I don't know. Detective Comics, I just stuck with the A, although the B cover was very interesting to me, that Bermejo. I've been trying to cut back some of my spending. So, but then I turn around and buy books like this that I don't read only because I like the character, and but sticking to the B covers. The Derek Chu has been doing all the B covers on the Harley Quinn, and every once in a while, I love when he does. This is probably about the fourth landscape Harley Quinn I've seen him do between this series and the previous series, and the landscapes just are always awesome. So yeah, grab that up.
I like her batarang there.
Yeah.
Now it would be spectacular if they could grade it that way.
Oh,
like turn the slab sideways and put the
instead of now having it hanging on your wall like this.
Yeah. That'd be a game changer.
Which this is really weird because at first I thought they put this in upside down, and I realized no, this is actually the correct way. The barcode is on the top in this particular. So that way when you landscape it, it's at the bottom. Anyways, Robin, I've been kind of enjoying the Robin run.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's about all.
I don't love that Simone DeMaio cover, but it's a fun book.
Yeah, I
gave up after Lazarus.
Keep it simple. There's a Strange Academy.
Oh, it's a fun cover.
Unfortunately, my LCS just hasn't been ordering many of these, and this one's got a little bit dinged up. It needs to be pressed. If I ever decide to do anything with it, but for right now it's fine. But then I also got the Stegman variant.
Nice, very nice.
I think almost all my LCS, the Strange Academy, is beat to hell too. So I think it might have just been an issue with that book, the A cover,
the way they packed them, and But that's all I got. I mean, from that aspect.
Okay,
there you go. Oh,
Digger Jim, show us what you got.
Oh, I don't know what this book is, but I love it. Here's one you guys didn't show that I'm reading. That's the variant of the Deathstroke number 6.
The A cover was actually really good too.
It was. I just, I'm like Rob. Why buy 50 covers for one book? And I just don't need to. Same thing you got. The Acid Trip, Department Truth, which should be an interesting read. And I'm fine with this cover. It does look like a giant chainsaw. I think Taylor is spot on. But it looked the best out of all of them to me.
Yeah, I was so tempted on that Scotty Young one, but I had to, at the last minute, I pulled back. I said, stay on target.
Right.
Stop buying other weird shit.
And
that's the first time Rob's ever pulled out.
Newbie, good to see you, my man.
I like this cover. I don't know if you guys, I've been reading this from the Jump. They had I think in issue 5, they had the what did they call it? The homeschooling cover, and it was like all of them were in a TV screen. So it was like Zoom cover. Yeah, I love that one. It just, and I couldn't pass this one up because they were doing all the faces at one time. So you got character covers, character like Doyle and all of them. So I thought this was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, this right here signifies that you have to remember they are in a school. This is an academy, this isn't. So I thought it was pretty cool. Dark Ages. I'm liking Dark Ages. I haven't read this one yet, but I like what I read so far, and they get ready to throw down. I mean, look at that. That's Carnage and Deadpool. And Deadpool, he's going to fight to the bitter end.
Yeah, Marvel has been pushing Deadpool lately.
Mm-hmm. Silk number 2, which I think, is better than the first run they did of it. And my 2 indie books, Badoka. It's all shiny.
That's still going on.
Yeah,
We got
he hadn't
another
killed
5
everybody
more
yet.
issues.
And I read
Seems like
this
forever to get 7 issues out.
Yeah,
right.
It's almost like every
Radio
other month.
Apocalypse number 2. Just because I want to see what happens. I read number 1. You know, they're in the apocalypse, and that's it. That's all I got.
Very good. Taylor.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that my stack is fatter than Rob's stack.
Oh,
Well,
oh
yeah,
boy.
I spent only $30-something bucks. So
Taylor just
Yeah.
hit gold. I think you taught me too.
I'm twice as thick. I've got like 4 C's after my name. Saga.
Have you been liking that?
Yeah, I've not read the first. I need to read the first 54 issues or so.
Right.
So, Heavy Metal Drummer number 1.
Does that say Behemoth on it?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Same as Digger Jim, Radio Apocalypse. This is better than the first issue.
Good.
We Ride Titans number 2. It's Pacific Rim with family bullshit. My Date with Monsters number 4. It's a surprisingly fun read. Yeah. Lots of repeats. Black Hammer Reborn. This is a fun one. If you're into the Black Hammer universe. Robin season.
Duck season.
Yeah. Step by Bloody Step. The only time I like Cy Spurrier, turns out, is when he doesn't use any words.
So, thumbs up on that book? Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
It's just, I mean, I enjoyed it, but like, in order to pull off a wordless comic, I think every panel has to make sense.
Right.
So you know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
And
that's what I was going to ask.
About half the panels in here, I'm like, I don't know.
So
Yeah.
it's not say then at a Steranko level for storytelling, which is
No,
work.
or the
Okay.
G.I. Joe number 21
Yep.
it reminds me more of like the Mobius Airtight Garage kind of stuff.
Okay.
That kind of, but it's without the skill, like, and without the visual acumen. I mean, there's some gorgeous pages in here.
Okay.
But there's also some nonsense inset panels where I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is. So
I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, I tried. This book needs to start fucking doing something.
Again, are we at another lull?
I mean, it's another fill-in artist, and it's trippy as balls, but like the plot hasn't done, whatever. So
Right.
Silver Surfer Rebirth number 2. This is fun.
Okay.
I didn't get that.
This
I
is a
didn't even
slow
see it.
burn.
Is it?
Very slow. Get it? Burn goes. It's slow.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah! Yeah!
Remy likes puns.
Nice. I'm just gonna go quickly because we're going. The end of this one, Orphan and the Five Beasts, is how to make killing be very, very, very dull.
The Killer.
Yeah. Bolero number 2.
Is Bo Derek in it?
No, Sam,
Okay.
that'd be better.
It'd
And
be better.
Distorted number 1, which is
Distorted.
not
I
much-
thought that said divorced. At first.
Yeah. This is get it because the type is
Okay.
distorted too.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a visual.
Wah, wah.
It's a bad fucking book.
That kind of has like a 60s
It does.
gold key flavor to the cover.
Yeah, except for the 60s books were fun, and this book has nothing. Like it's got like there's nothing to that damn book. Like it's a see here. Their heroes are emerging. Someone might investigate that. I
That's
just
it.
spoiled the entire plot of the book for you.
But what if they
Mm.
don't?
You find out next issue to see whether or not it's just
I found myself also almost picking up Barbarella this week just because of the bubble helmet, but
I saw that. I thought of you when I saw it too.
The bubble helmet.
but yeah, she's wearing a bubble helmet. But then I was like, it's a Dynamite book. I can't spend money on that.
Can't justify it.
It's not like it's Charlton.
Good
Exactly.
evening.
Yeah. That's Drac.
Oh, goodness gracious.
But yeah, it was an expensive day for comics for me. Again, I'm just a sucker for a pretty cover. And like I said, that electric cover, I was just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's been a while since I've enjoyed an Electra story, but I don't know if I'll probably have to crack it open just so I don't feel like I just pissed away
was
$5.
this on Black, White, and Blood or whatever, Electra?
Yeah. I'll show you. Yeah. Here it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a cool cover. It's just
yeah.
I'm not digging the. I don't love the Black, White, and Blood anthologies that they've been doing.
I didn't either. The Wolverine one was a disappointment. I didn't touch the Deadpool at all.
Yeah.
And but sometimes Adam Hughes delivers, and he delivered on that one with me.
Adam Hughes likes his ladies.
Yes. Yes.
I like my lady.
Hey, Brian.
See, Brian from LCS.
What are you doing?
So Brian, I don't know if you guys caught his giveaway live stream, but he had ducks, and I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, man,
that was cool."
You know, he had these ducks do a race, and whatever duck that your name was affiliated with, if you entered his lives or if you entered his, I believe it was 500 subscriber giveaway.
Right.
You got your name on a duck, and then for a minute it was a duck race in water, and whoever's duck
was it like actual ducks in water? I mean, like rubber ducks,
yes,
or was
ducks,
it in water as opposed to like a digital?
It's digital.
Yeah, it was a digital duck race.
Oh.
And,
Right.
Yeah,
and I saw Circumstances was almost.
I thought he went old school, went analog, and I was gonna get super excited.
But no, it was. I thought it was fun. It was really exciting.
It's different. It's cool. I'm all for it. I'm just a sucker for old school rubber duck wad.
Yes,
strictly
comics.
Okay, how about we just do this next giveaway? What we'll do is we'll go real old school. We'll get some leaves. We'll go out to the gutter and we'll pour water in the storm drain, and we'll put our leaves in the storm drain and see which one goes down first.
Too much work.
Isn't your state in a perpetual drought, Rob?
And by the way, it's winter here.
I'd probably get fined for doing it, for running water down the drain. But hey, I just remember as a kid racing leaves down the storm drain.
DJ, thanks for joining me, my man. And yeah, Brian's now saying for
1K
he'll get real ducks. So truth
I don't
be
need
told,
real ducks. I'm just like real rubber ducks, like rain gutters.
Put them, throw them over in the river, some stuff.
Yeah, that's all. I'm a sucker for rubber ducks.
I reached out to Brian. I'm like, hey man, you mind if I steal your idea? And he said, yeah, I'm at it.
I think he stole it from Strictly Comics because they've been doing on that auction for a while. But
truth be told, he kind of used the little Slab Hub action as one of his giveaways on his 500 subscriber.
I have no trademarks.
And he said, I'm going to kind of do what Rob does. And he did some front to back action. I think I put in the comments, this feels weird.
Only if you forget the lube.
But yeah, it was a real good time. He gave away a lot of good prizes. I gotta admit. So yeah, Brian, good for you. And please remember me when it comes to nominations later this next winter.
You don't want him. You need everyone else to remember you, not him.
Yeah, but I want him to just kind of nudge.
Yeah. Also, yeah. If anyone wants to nominate me as the most pleasant YouTube reviewer ever, I wouldn't say no.
I think Slab Hut would be a good nomination for best
ongoing campaign. I will accept, but I won't campaign.
So yeah, he loved Rob's giveaway.
Whatever franchise kicks.
That's fine. I appreciate that, Brian.
Rigged.
I don't want to win.
Said, I just
nothing is trademarked on my channel. Hell, I steal trademarks.
So yeah,
oh. Yeah. I'll tell you what, when you hit 1,000 subscribers,
Brian, forget the PayPal. I get you some Bitcoin. That way it's untraceable.
Yeah, there you go.
I would just pay with goods and services, and that way if you don't actually get nominated, you can,
pull it back, right?
Yeah.
How about
the ducks? I think if I can figure it out, I may do something with that for the 600 subscriber, or if there's something different other than ducks, we'll see.
Yeah, there's one website that has a bunch of different variations on it.
Okay, maybe I'll visit that. But yeah, Brian,
you can do race cars, and you have the Great North Canadian 600.
Yeah,
And 600 because it's kilometers instead of miles.
Right. Oh, I'm like the only one that understands that reference, but okay.
No, everybody understands that Canada's different.
Just a
That's
little
right.
bit. It's not that we're different. It's the entire planet. Other than the United States. That's
We're just
different.
talking about us kids here.
But yeah,
So
just
Hack the
watching these
planet.
hooligans. The entire planet.
Yeah.
Except for one country.
except for one country.
They should they should make it topical and have like a semi truck jam. I'm the first semi to get unjammed wins.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
if there's trucks, maybe I'll do that. Just
Yeah.
let's see who's paying attention to current events.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go to Ukraine? We'll get you guys some.
Ooh. I'm not doing missiles. The first missile hit, Ukraine wins. Savage.
Wow.
Savage. But no.
Oh, man.
So now that we're a week out, guys, hot takes. Peacemaker. Thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down.
Oh, I loved it.
It was enjoyable, highly enjoyable.
Look, I have a friend that hasn't watched it at all yet, and I'm like, look, don't put too much into it. It's fun. All right, it's gonna have a lot of bro. It's gonna have bro humor in it, and I said there's great music in it. Just take it for what it is.
And it does have an emotional arc and a good, father.
It does, but at the same time, I don't want him to look at it like, the Dark Knight Returns type thing. It's not the same
I just
thing.
tell people like this. Watch the opening credits first.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to tell you everything you need to know.
Correct.
It's going to be freaking stupid funny, played deadpan serious.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know. And going into it, then enjoy it for what it is then.
Yeah.
Okay, so the legitimate question, since you all thumbs up, which did you prefer? The Book of Boba Fett or Peacemaker?
Oh, God.
Oh, Peacemaker by a mile.
Yeah, I don't even think that's a. Yeah, I don't think
The
that's
Book
a
of
question.
Boba Fett was a goddamn disaster.
And I mean, I'm not a Star Wars person. I like Star Wars, but I'm not.
I love Star Wars, but that was
I'm not gonna follow my sword and say, "Oh, it's the best thing in the world." I would never go
I'm curious
against
to
it.
see what the chat thinks as well.
Yeah, well,
Rob?
as probably the biggest Star Wars apologist of the group here, I'll still say that Peacemaker was the more enjoyable show to watch. Boba Fett had its moments at best, but it had serious pacing issues. It had serious issues of plots that were explored in depth, then dropped and completely abandoned. And the fact that 2 of the episodes had nothing to do with the actual character himself of the the show. They could have removed those 2 episodes, condensed it into 2 minutes, and had the show not miss a beat.
Right.
It doesn't
Matter
help.
of fact,
Tomorrow, whatever the fuck, cannot act.
Crucius is putting his flag down for the Book of Boba Fett.
yeah, I mean, I love I love Star Wars, and I think that there were some decent things that came out of it. But at the end of the day, I could probably edit it down to a 2-hour show and do the whole thing. It would have been tighter and better.
I will say this. I can't believe that Luke Skywalker did not salvage this series. I thought it was weak. I thought we were going to have a villain brought in that could be an ongoing villain for the next season or 2 or even 3. And they wiped his ass out just as fast as they rolled him in.
He's still alive. His little blinky thing was still going.
I'm sure you're right, but man,
they
punked his bitch ass, and that was the end of that, man.
For the true nerds in the building here, we know that he's at the end of his species life cycle, anyways. So it's not like he's in his prime.
Right.
The fact that they had him be as good, much of a badass as he was, is a stretch. I mean, it's like Clint Eastwood portraying the badass today, right? No, sorry, dude, you're too.
Man, Gran Torino.
Clearly, you've never seen Unforgiven, Rob.
So, how long ago was Unforgiven?
That's
Listen,
true.
Clint's been at the Clint's been at the end of his life for 20-some years anyway. So
his pants
man,
are
talk
below
to a
his chin
chair
now.
for God's sakes.
Yeah.
But no,
Look, you're saying you're not. What I'm saying is you're not expecting him at this point to pull off a freaking Heartbreak Ridge and lead a platoon of nobodies into a
right.
Now I get, the AK-47 makes a distinct fire when fired upon.
Right.
However, the Book of Boba Fett, Cad Bane came in like a slow roll, and they menaced him up as much as they can. He shot the deputy, he shot the sheriff, he wiped everything out. He talked with with a grizzled tongue and clenched teeth. And 2 episodes later,
boom.
But again, I just honestly, it was a really long setup for a Cobb Vanth TV show, and a real
yes, it was,
and to portray a little bit of background of how Boba got out of the Sarlacc pit and where he's been since then. I didn't really need it. I could have done without it, left it to my imagination, most of Boba Fett in reality was left to your imagination about what happened, right? I didn't need it. And then the fact that you went down the path with all this Tusken shit for so long, and then you just drop it, and they're like, oh, that's it.
Episode 3 with the slowest shit scooter race was one of the worst episodes of TV in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just god awful.
So like I said, it's 2 hours of footage at best that was stretched out. And, especially when you consider the two extra Mandalorian episodes that somehow got put in with the Boba Fett show.
They realize they're like, oh, we got 4 hours of crap. We got to do something.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I didn't. The character's not likable.
He's not.
The actor, God bless the actor, tried it out. He's not likable. I liked him when he was Jango Fett. I don't like him as Boba Fett. I get the whole clone thing. I get it, and I get that that Boba Fett is an icon in pulp culture, but they did not do the character any justice this time around.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that they try to show that he's a different side, all this stuff, but again, there's just so much stuff that was focused on that didn't need to be focused on because it resulted in nothing, and a lot of elements of the story, including all his trial tribulations of trying to become a mob boss and realizing that he wasn't going to be able to do it. None of that was basically focused on when that should have been the focus of what was going on, was the gang war stuff. It should have been Godfather in space. Instead, we got Driving Miss Daisy if you're gonna have a blanket Babylon or something,
like they tried to have a redemption arc without really showing Boba Fett as a badass at all in the first place. He hasn't done shit before this. He fell off a radar and captured a block of ice. I mean, that's all he's done. So for him to be oh, you're a badass bounty hunter, we're gonna redeem him right off the bat, and then have that end 4 episodes in, and then switch. It's like they didn't know what the hell they're doing. So.
Yeah, I mean, you could have cleaned it up even if I wasn't allowed to edit a single piece of footage. If I could add footage instead, then I would have had when Cobb Vanth and his village of people came down, that they had somehow in there we had incorporated the Tuskens that they worked with in in the Mandalorian, and Boba Fett somehow gets in there and he talks to them and they exchange all this information. You were accepted, you're one of our brothers, great, we'll come help you now. And the Tuskens then come in, then at least there might have been something to tie into all that shit in the first 3-4 episodes. So
yeah, I just want to give a quiet shout out to Brother John. John, thank you so much
I hate Star Wars. That kills me.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been what's been going on since they freaking did any of these movies. And these two, I mean, you got hope with Mandalorian, and it's still a fun show, but everything else seems to be shit.
John, thank you so much for the video that you made yesterday. For those of you who are hanging out in the chat, Brother John's Comics, Jim's brother, just released a video yesterday. Jim was one of those people that received the prize from my 500 subscriber giveaway. It was an autographed J. Scott Campbell Virgin variant featuring the black suit SpiderMan and MJ. And he just said some terrific, kind words. He made a comment about the video I made earlier this week on Monday, spotlighting some comic books that I found from my father's collection. And he spoke about my 600 subscriber giveaway. It was incredibly kind. So, John, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, and I appreciate it, my man. And yeah, so, gentlemen, what do you got going on your fantastic channels? Taylor.
In an hour and 10 minutes, you can watch my review of all the comics I just showed. Tomorrow, I open a pretty nice little AOK I got from an Instagrammer that with a surprisingly big book in there. At least definitely big for an AOK. And then next week,
big spec value wise.
Yeah, sure, we'll throw that.
Okay.
It's the first appearance.
Okay.
It's the first appearance. So, and then next week, Monday, unboxing match with the only White Shadow.
White Shadow.
White Shadow. Yeah. So
There's gonna be a ton of Star Wars books in there, buddy.
probably. I mean, he's getting a ton of. I mean, shh.
That's
Digger
his
Jim.
jam.
Digger Jim. Tell us about what's coming on, and tell us about what you want to be doing as well.
I have some stuff coming in the mail, so I'll be doing an unboxing soon. Currently, I am spread out all in this room because I am working on my next round of mystery boxes where you get coins and stuff and, new stickers. And I have some decent books I'm throwing in. I'll post it all up on Instagram. I'm not going to do a video on YouTube, but I'll post it all up on Instagram. And if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't.
But, have you thought of a price point in your grand prize? If you want to let
this
everyone
is,
in?
I don't do like slabs and all this stuff. This is the grand prize. You get the silver coin. That's probably about $35 of silver. It's a Star Wars coin. It's got Darth Vader on it. But everybody's going to get some type of coin. Everybody else will get some type of copper coin, which I will explain what it is. If you get a coin that looks like basically this is type what the money looked like in the early 1900s or 1800s, you might get a weird coin like this. This is the Abominable Snowman, the Nordic Abominable Snowman.
Ooh,
or
nice.
Scott's favorite, the Second Amendment, where you get the guns. So you don't know what you're going to get.
And make a bullet.
Yeah, wouldn't be very. I don't think not unless you put it with some lead or something, copper jacket bullet maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, they're gonna. I'm gonna post it up. It's probably $65 value. That's where the price point's gonna be. So
yeah, they'll sell. I mean, I've bought boxes from this gentleman before, and they're good.
So I don't do them very often.
You got the Taylor Winder seal of approval.
Yeah,
well,
I did not know that existed, but I'm glad to hear that
it's very rare.
Participate.
It's a tramp stamp.
It has. The thing is, it has to be given out occasionally. Otherwise, all the bitterness has no value. So you have to have the occasional.
Jim, you got my PayPal to pay me for this one, right?
Yeah, I do. I've already got that lined up.
Just forward it to LTS so he can get me on the ballot for next week's or next year's.
That's where the gold coin went, right?
Yeah,
that Bitcoin is coming to Brian for you.
I see Nick's in the chat. Nick, if you got a sec, can you tell us why the Iron Man ratio?
Somebody else was saying, Flo earlier said it was because it had a Riri Williams cover. It was an Ironheart thing.
Oh, was it?
That people were excited about the Riri the Ironheart cover.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't,
makes sense.
I didn't see that.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just have Nick answer it for us. Nick,
what is it?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? Did you hit your LCS today? All right.
It hit me. No, don't make me big.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too long.
Wait, don't make it. It's gonna be too long. Yeah, that's.
I
not gonna
gotta
happen.
roll anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's keep the train rolling. All right, Rob.
He's got like the thick CCCCs.
Yeah, you outdo me. Well
Oh
done.
my
What the
goodness.
fuck?
Did you get a short box or?
Look at There's two.
Did you do back issues?
Are they? Yeah.
Maybe.
That's pretty good, Mike. That's pretty good. All right, you got to give us a little sampling before.
All right. So this week has been it's been a big week. We'll start out here.
Oh man,
I'm
sorry.
Yeah,
No offense, Nick. I gotta leave. I gotta take the dog to the dog park before it gets dark.
There you go.
That's a
Rob.
euphemism.
Thanks, Rob.
No, all my family's gone, and I actually have to take the dog to the freaking dog park.
Okay, Rob.
It's not my favorite thing to do at all.
Aw.
Anyways, don't forget to check out Slap Hub this Saturday. We got the
Whiskey.
Company Man, Wink Inc. on
Oh
tap.
my gosh,
Urban.
yes.
Yeah.
So, talk to you guys later.
Gotta do what my grandparents did and just pour creme de
Whiskey.
menthe down their throat.
Yeah.
Plugs and leaves.
Hey, I got a question, Nick. On one of my Taylor saw it, I think, the Lucky VIP one. Did you see that thing that
Ooh.
James had?
Oh, I didn't look. No, I
That almost
a lot of that
looks
stuff
like
just flows past me, Jim. There's too much shit going on in that chat. So
Okay. He had one of the people had I want to say it had to do with the last issue of Crow, the one that was never published.
How did you get that, Nick?
This one?
Yeah.
I found this in a back issue bin at a mini con that was just recently here. Same where I got this one.
Nice.
Any good books, Nick, or are they all books for whack hacks?
I don't even acknowledge that guy who's here.
Oh, that's
Man,
great.
I love that one. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a nice Brandon Lee homage there too.
That's my favorite right there. Okay, that might be my second favorite. No, the other
Man,
one is
oh,
my
man.
first favorite. I like the other one first better. That's my third favorite.
Man.
Uh,
What issue number is that actually though, Nick?
This is the Crow Lathe number
Yep.
3.
Okay. Totally awesome.
totally awesome. I got that from Eddie.
Shout out to One Shot Comics. I got this as an AOK today.
Wow.
Nice.
I've never
This
seen that cover
is-
like that before.
Tundra Press, I think it's called. It's the second reprinting of The Crow.
Awesome. That's the one everyone's talking about, I'm presuming.
Yep, I found it for cover today. $25. Sway variant.
Yep. That's what my LCS wanted. $25 for it. I was like, you must be high.
I
You
found
must- I would flip that shit in a minute. There's nothing key about it other than the cover, other than it's
just
a
the
cool
cover,
cover.
yeah.
Yeah.
I found it for cover price though.
Yeah. Nice.
We were
Scotty?
talking about Scotty Young earlier. Yeah.
Adam Hughes.
That's my cover of the week right there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Rudy, thanks for joining us. Oh my goodness, that's wicked.
Dan Panosian.
Very nice.
Speck. Not the cover I wanted, but I got it anyway.
Franchise. What's the second cover you got there behind the Arthur Adams one? Oh yeah.
I missed out on that Gleason cover. I kind of wanted that one.
Yeah, the fighting one. Yeah.
That I thought this was a 90s book. This is
Yeah.
exactly what it looked like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Even the art style. Yeah.
This one.
Nice. Little James Bond homage.
Just because, I don't know why. I'm hoping that this is the end of the current story arc because I want to stop buying this.
Yeah. Taylor panned it too. Yeah,
it's an interlude issue, so you could probably
So
that's a great cover. It must have sold at my LCS. I didn't see that Dark Ages. I know, Jim, you said he picked it up, right?
That's the A cover.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
A
A.
cover.
Yeah, it must have sold out then.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
nice.
Nice.
I don't know.
What
who
is
the
that?
artist is.
Those Dark Reign
That was-
villains or something like
Yeah,
that.
Villains
Oh.
for Hire, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Villains for Hire, Devil's Reign.
The
Villains-
cover's cool.
Yeah.
The interior art, at least on the first issue, was horrible.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, this one I bought on spec too. This one covered by.
It's a great story. Like that
Yeah.
arc. That arc's been really good by Kelly Thompson, I believe. Yeah.
This will probably be the end of this.
Yeah, I gave up on that.
We made it an issue longer than I did.
Yeah,
Nice.
The character's just too whiny. They have him just too whiny.
stack number 1.
Wow.
Little Scotty Young goodness. Super massive. I'm really digging Radiant Black. I got high hopes for that one.
Super massive.
Venom. This is the second print.
Very nice.
Second print. They finally reveal who this guy is. I can honestly care less.
I'm looking forward to it though.
But I thought it was a good cover.
You have to let me know if you read that, Chris. I have not read it,
Okay.
but I've read the synopsis, so it's like okay.
I really enjoyed it when Teen Titans Academy and Suicide Squad were tied in the middle of
Yeah.
last summer or whatever, but then
Mhm.
they kind of dropped the ball with the Titans Academy.
That's the cover I wanted.
Yeah.
Everyone seemed to pick that up except for me.
Got this junk.
Hey, what do you guys think of that new Punisher logo, by the way? Yeah.
I love it because everyone else is getting so damned upset about it. It's hilarious. Like it's an
Cover
epic
by-
troll. It's great.
That's pretty sexy right there.
That's
He's quite the handsome Canadian too. Yeah,
In
looks
yuck.
good. In yuck.
Just because I didn't know I had it.
I feel if I don't pick up every single Star Wars book, I might be missing out on a lottery ticket.
More of those. Looking forward to reading it.
Taylor didn't like it.
Just because I forgot I had it at the other shop.
That's actually a better cover than the other one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
I
you love
agree.
Scotty.
Miss Marvel.
That's a great cover too.
This again because I didn't know I bought it again.
Well, now you have a reader.
All
No,
right.
man. Berserker.
That's a good Canadian writer. That's all I got about that one. Well.
Wow.
Well. What are we looking at there?
This is the first appearance of some redhead. I don't know.
Is that the facsimile?
Come on. Come on.
I don't see no facsimile on that. That looks like facsimile. You should send that to me.
No.
I check it for you.
Yeah, you know what? If this passes the Ultimate Fallout 4 in the mail, then we'll have a deal.
Stop trying to make Canada.
Yeah, there's probably some other stuff. Because I got other things.
Goodness, come on. were those weren't walkthrough, were they?
No.
Some
Some of
other
that's
stuff.
CGC, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you got a noir there, I see.
It's pronounced Neuer.
Yeah.
Neuer. Noir. That's the French in me.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
Yeah.
Told you it'd be long. Oh, that's actually chips. This came today in the mail.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's dope.
Love it.
This came today in the mail. Amazing Fantasy 15, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks a little
9.0.
different from what I remember, though, but good for you.
That's like a couple $100,000 right there.
Oh, you're going to pay off your house with that book?
Over here.
Century. Donny
Yeah.
Cates did that character bad in King of Black.
Yeah, I'm tired. I told you it was long. I probably got some more stuff I'm leaving out.
Even Mike
What?
just kind of commented, Nick seems exhausted by his all. Take a nap,
Yeah.
bud.
Take a nap.
I am. I'm tired. I've been up since 3 this morning.
Yeah, but because there's now a black sword in the Lego playset, Null's a spec again.
Oh, Gore the God Butcher, yep.
Yeah.
Nah, no Madden, my man. No Madden. I got just Call of Duty and Horizon's Forbidden West.
Very cool. Nick, what you got coming up on your channel, man? I've been enjoying your thing with Ignacio. It's been fun.
Tomorrow, me, Iggy, and Cole Daddy. You kind of hear that. The whistling in the orifices, so we need to fill them. Yeah, that goes on tomorrow. Me, Ignacio, and Cole tomorrow at noon Eastern. We'll be discussing some stuff.
Some stuff. Filling some holes.
Filling some holes. Over
Very
here.
good.
Over here.
Myself, I'm going to be opening a couple mystery boxes in the near future. I'll be on Slab on Saturday. Join it. Rob and I, as he mentioned, Wink Inc. is going to be our guest. I'm sure at some point there will be a UF4 that shows up. And I'm looking forward to, what Mike brings. Myself and Mark Sunday will be doing two cool guys as we normally do, two hot picks. And this week, in case you guys missed it, I thought we dropped some pretty good picks. Everyone that I've seen that kind of showed up here picked up those books. If you haven't checked out the video I released on Monday, it's just simply called A Tough Day. I decided not to pimp the hell out of it or leave anything in the commentary. If you wanted to check it out and watch it, it was just something I kind of felt I had to do. It's just one of those days on the calendar that just kind of, even though it's a holiday here in Canada, it just kind of gives me a black cloud. So I kind of need to shake the black cloud this particular year. Most importantly, March 1st, I'll be going live at 9:00 Eastern with my 600 subscriber giveaway. I spotlighted the books earlier. I don't want to waste any more of everyone's time, but please check it out. Make sure you check out the subscriber giveaway video. Do the homework that's involved there, but 95% of the stuff is going to be live stream giveaway. So make sure that you tuned in and you participate. And I may throw a little Grow Together initiative into that just to spotlight a couple smaller channels and see if we can get them to jump up 10, 15, 20 people. But with that being said, Rob, Taylor, Jim, and Nick, guys, thank you for coming out. I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I fired this thing up Wednesday evenings, I always kind of get a little nervous. Is anyone going to join me? And I'm glad to see that you guys always spend a little bit of time. And again, I greatly appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, guys, have yourselves a good week. Enjoy your comic book day. And I hope that your wallet isn't as angry with you as what mine is with me.
All right.